Scott Batu, Enipa Mienu, Justice Mienu, Justice Gabriel Scott Palman, and after Justice Samuel Kwame, a dubious Sedu, or GD Parson Kofu, a partiality of baby. Or the idea say, you ran so, MIA or Tafo about some person much with Jenny. You are Vincent, of course, if one, Senia, and Yamanasa, so you say, and for the motion, Quayana say, behind my minutes or say, and another year.
Very well to be able to take in their phones, their laptops. The indication is that they have some information on it. But the Chief Justice does not have the right and authority to bring information that is on her laptop or her phone to the committee. It cannot be a fair procedure. It cannot be a fair treatment.
So your understanding of all that is that there's clearly some attempt to gag or to unfairly remove the Chief Justice, or what do you see from that?
I have maintained right from the beginning of this process that the process is fraught with unfairness. There are a lot of procedural improprieties, and it looks as if somebody has made up his mind that by hook or crook the Chief Justice will have to be removed.
Now, Shabia, Moshe, Jenny, the Mauta for about some person so. When Monia for Vincent, a course, if one said a bee. So, any man is going to be what papa, per se, and crying. I say, Mamma, get you took or no. It's a barabasaki, or a Chief Justice suspended no. Kwa na him because of the iffy.
Yatwaka siyabwana so na ya koya ni majority leader wasanso aya minister for parliamentary affairs onmonyamfo Mahama Ayarga na wakasa edi atudwa se aban enam kwan biso kwan ya wanam so nyina enese wo ba behwe na eya mamra constitution wotuma ya nsachira ya kura wom ni nyina enese sisan ya wo beye eye kwan ya faso eyi chief justice edema court ahodo ni nyina no wonum ba behwe na wonum aya nsachira ya nso ewom wasansem wo nyina tudwa nebra wonum kopiem ewo mrahye bedwafie mum we ne de edi kan ya wonum ekwa atenase ewo 9th parliament ni emu a eno so ho nsem so de ebaba tudwa yewura eya Mahama Ayarga ne nsem ne etudwa nom ena okasa ya wo kire se aban edenhye begu akwam pa sade bia ene high court appeal court supreme court nyina eka ho kwan ye faso eyi mpanifo ya wonum eda no se high court judge supreme court judge ni nyina nom wonum baba yensesaye edi afa ho we de mu odin pa mu beda ho na obi anso ma etumi atone yam na de na nso ya wo mu baba tu sa na mu we nyina no yewura Mahama Ayarga amfa antu eja eno mu no kasa ya wo kire sa na ye we betumi aboa pa na afenso no ma yensesaye e wa mamra constitution emu na tumi aboa ma na munto bia efa chief justice high court judge appeal court judge kwan be fa be yi no wo man mu nyina no so eno ho hyehyɛ etumi aba na wo kire sa ansa na wonum be yensesaye na koba na se wonum eye wia referendum be koso e wo man Ghana nyina mu si agi atumum se yanyintumo no so eno ho nsem so ba be edwa yewura Mahama Ayarga bo modern ebranso wone santwerofo ehia ye ne nsem wode tudwa no sei na woka efaye.
By the time we finish passing these bills, the legal architecture of Ghana would have received a significant overhaul. Right, Honorable Speaker, the Attorney General will also introduce several subsidiary legislation. They include the corporate insolvency and restructuring regulations, the Court of Appeal rules, Economic and Organized Crime Office operations regulations, Economic and Organized Crime Office terms and conditions of service regulations, High Court Procedure Amendment rules, interpretation regulations, judicial service terms and conditions of service regulations, legal aid commission regulations, Supreme Court rules, and very significantly, removal from office of justices of the Supreme Court rules. The President, John Dramani Mahama, is determined to fast-track legislative reforms to strengthen our institutions of governance and further entrench our democracy.
Ayon Monyamfo Mahama Ayarga was Minister for Parliamentary Affairs was also a majority leader. Now wakasa wie yape na Edam Kumano Banu Dania wodi achi deputy minority leader was also a mrahye edema adehye ya wonum ewaso kwa baton persua so Monyamfo Patricia Piaje ena wakasa dia tudwa se kwan ya NDC amanyokon wonum enam so nom wonum pese omuhwan chief justice akonwa edifre netu we wo ma sheda pa wo mani da hopa ena wonum etu sana mo no eno mu wakasa de tudwa kire se ne omo yire nyina majority fo tu ho na mo nyina se she majority fo no wo mani magu ase pa efa kwan efa so chief justice wo hwanwa de efri ne to no say na mama Patricia Apiagyei ne semwade tudwa efa
by the presidency to undermine judicial independence have reached dangerous proportions. The nation watched in disbelief as the executive launched brazen efforts to remove the Chief Justice of the Republic. An assault not merely on one officer holder, but on the very sanctity of the judicial branch. At the same time, the president is seeking to pack the Supreme Court with loyalists. 7 nominations in one swoop, clearly designed to bind the hands of the Judicial Council and tilt the highest court in the land towards executive interests.
Yeah, now we should be a young for Patricia Apiagyei wakasa kire se NDC for munim ne omo ye pa won money da ho sha no ma sha chief justice na konya ande won be e de free no kire se ba na sa entwa ye kra eno ho nsem no mo de atudwa no
abai no de atudwa sa free senior high school policy a abai etwa mo de bai ne betirem ama ankran school no nyam fine se fatapai e ba na so gidi pass be bo ama senior ye double track system no so na so timi atem what the way to jabra na betudwa for BC school selection ho no afi de so mu schools makoma enson enye nsia se apagam de makwa beka ho na sa schools makoma enson na won ebeye no e wo sa chef wo hwe e ma wo fo na se won be hwe side suafo no enye mu chefam o school ndi ma won e ma no kwa chef no kwa na wo so mu yesa eno na de Deputy Minister of Education Dr. Clement Park ekasa na ne sam no say or the student for free senior school policy na ban en shall digu akwam no ho ese.
Part of our campaign promise, we have been working very, very diligently to bring on board private senior high schools to participate in the delivery of the free senior high school program. Meetings have been held, engagements have been done, and we are very certain that with the diligence that we expect from our side and the eagerness of the private schools to participate, the private schools would deliver in their participation. We believe very strongly that in fulfilling this manifesto campaign promise, this is going to serve as an artery in helping us bring an end to what we all describe as the obnoxious double track.
Clement Park on the young Messia software be the tree no. What the social say, idea say, the share by the smart to so. A church for more fairly a school selection no. Edward is for a trim. Tin to anymore. Yama who for the share some of Fana Conyano. Make this compass or Momano call. Send a baby as infant suborno, Emo Abine, and a cell phone say, Dr. Clement Park the chat.
We seek guidance from the junior high school authorities in filling out the school selection forms. Parents are entreated to take a keen interest in this school selection exercise, as this will determine the high school their boys will attend after the completion of their basic education. Ladies and gentlemen, it is also important to note that no head of school or teacher is permitted to fill out the school selection form of any candidate without the consent of the parent or guardian. The school selection form must be signed off by the parent or guardian and submitted to the head teacher of the junior high school that the candidate attends. To parents and guardians, we expect you to keep a copy of the school
so for abedi share ma wo mesha Dr. Clement Apake ene no kasa ye bra to nza friends and shop form ede so wonu hwe e fan hye aban yiwo ed ma free senior school policy e be brem ama private schools na nyamu che first se ne be ya double track system it betwam e for bi mu sabanji na sie e fa se na wo je ho kwan fra chechefo nsem e wo school placement selection ho no ye ma wo fo nsa kwanya mu so atimi ato so ede a free home ma mento aso ma menko na menko di nkomori rapport kwabena yeyando Ashanti Regional PP Communications Director mene ne kobon komo enya ne ntie biemu Sarah Bernard Chibo Siakoam one edwem tani de ma osona wanyo kompipi wa santimate ma sei e bro free CID headquarters CPA no yoko for atun safren bim dien eno munyina so ye rapport kwabena yeyando oti anka adwuma ma kwaba mpata akase eso
ini aba me di musu ebru
e ba shapon boko
apomu nya boko ayo husha ekoto
wadaruma yenya ne tie se yokofo asai yera chama no timi mu bi mre kwasem bi wo mu se ne tie omunyina so ankasa ne sen
ini aba de ekoso wo Ghana ro de ahomte e kamia ye se MPP fo abatu ayansori ankoto amajo mahama adi kunimu no wo de MPP fo to tankru we mu sa na reho ubetie yeti abo we fie ya kwoti sane niema ya bo we fie ama ne be ya match pass ubebi chano na ya MPP fo sa NDC fo so a wo ma di boni a ye nyina ye ni pia awi aban sika ni ade wo mu mo ma sem a wo court no ye twitwa mu te tinton tan eti kamia ye se NDC fo de obuti ejani sani faso ena MPP fo de ye de kokubu ntamu dem ena eja ehye na aweho abato ne akwatu yo enye ku ditane baye obi a police fo CID fo omato nsa frɛ no endra na chema wutumi ade wo CID yo akoma investigation bia no wo CID fo ene ne ye no wo ma ye wie amoma ne bail a ene 3 pm one brand no me report bi wa ba report owie ya na yokofo kana wuraka mu akana wuraka mu atuka yi ti se de ye mu bi wo ho ahomti de akoso wa Ghana no ye hwe ni yo enti investigation be pa na CID fo antimanye boni be pa na CID fo antimanhu a adi se yokofo na ehu areho do mahama dia wodi ye MPP foi eti esepata na MPP foi enye ni pabie mu ana MPP foi enye Ghana fo bie mu ana na ewiase emre ye ndi kaso do mahama emre ye ndi kaso se na ntwie dia anka ne to a taa so na enka konfonsam se na ntwie ni bia no anka ne to a saa so pepepe enenka okonfo ne nsem
ya rapport darma
ya bi wa boye ho ban
wadam mi sane say yokofo be fa no mre ntina camera mu gira so sen e kwan ben ni shebe mdigu akonfiti e tam no pawu etu kai mo bi de chire omo so munina so ankasa ne sen de se achama wunti mo bi akasa
wo man ka bibia nchire obi o enu anu so mehwim ni free nipa ni mo omudi ni wuru aka mu etu kai ne te se de ye movie aweho
Ese ya kasa chama wunti wa fa hen
tete o yokofo akache a ye nim de omode ye no ho yenim
wadare ma no mokopie mu wo CID ya headquarters honom no ene na mokwasa na ne masiti ho na ya po ani popo ye hunu na obi wo ho sai na wonkomode ni sikofae
they say me bo police fu abaso say ade omoye no de omoye professional work CID fu ebo mo de pa tutu bibia no kama ensem bia ni interrogation bia no a ewo se omoye bia no omoye ma chema untumi kope mo se ene bia ya won samre side ho biemu a chan yokofo so etete no a wo mo opie ya no se ya che wa ye de ne ko ya
ekoba said the one samre said no timi ko ni sia de funding komo ni wie ansa na yokofo so ni mu ana wo ko no mu so
ya di ko ni de ko wie nene wa report no akọ Any say opie ya tache ni yo.
Semo. Musu sa de na esi entiama yoko sa ba musana. De na mo hwe no kwansa ba ne be ya fa ho. Ayo tan ani ble. NDC for the MP for Samuel. Maybe aba eti na ni e kata munkotu abanu na media maka say ewiase mu ayewe se wo de ade enye wunua kai hu se wunua na ade ye no na enye dua na wo de ye no wo de ade di wunua kai se nipa na wo de ye no de wo menye dua na mre ye ninkaso akobani say ya sanse osono manye kwan pipe jitai fo ankoto aba afin pinado no nan de ne be ka cha mosen bibia firi mu bi wo hamba ya fa ho se na be afin pinado no nwotwe de sie no ensanso nsi biem
ye gusua esre ye MPP fo ye gusua esre Ghana fo sensemo anoden semo NDC fo be ka ye ba ye ba ku kura ni ho matima ye etu omo de nada kutokra ne nsam na beto Ghana fo tirim a ye kwatu aba ma wo mo sema hubio Ghana fo sema hubi ye sire mo se Ghana be ye a MPP nko a eti 2028 munyina munjiki na munkwatu aba se ne be o sema yokuo no ebe sa be di o man su bie no de nepa ehihye pa abminu mienu
Yara po ma yana wase ne be sese ma woni guso ni achie na ye ntie nyi okofo nyina so ntie nei ya kacha ma huntumi ahye kam se de yeta sini de di mirika tente no nyankwa no cha na pam e be sa we di nkomo se sai na yokofo ka na mo no ana so guso mo akache da se pai Abusia ya ne Ashanti Regional PPP Communication Director Yara po kwabna ya ndo ne bon komo no wo chese ne CID for se ne cha ma huntumi di no ko report OPF free side officer na yoko for the command so chesini eni ahwo e de ne ko se sia ka sai woni we report ya chama wontumi wo na enso mo hesa ban na se de oye ni na echina bi onu no e wo ho yewura Paul kwabna ndo ne bo enkomo eno
Yeto akase bo no so ne akoye ne ye bo e de remu e wo nwomasuamu ensem na babeto odwa se won mo wo form 3 JHS no BC so he on babetro ansam na won beto dise wuchusu ni nyina wie ansa na omatumi ama ho kwan na watwero bi won tell school so no enson e na wo beyie eno mu na Free Senior High School Secretariat no won abeto dwa se botaye ni nyina ene se won hwe ne mu se ya na mpempi ne pressure ye beto awofo no eso wa abra school adesuafo no eyi school so no won ema no aba fam kra ama eso ate eno mu na National Free Senior High School Coordinator Benita eye okitidu a wode ensem wetu dwa ebra wo France adwerofo enhyiamu ewo enkramantem emu eno mu na wo kire sese no ekodu se mofra ne ebatwero nso hwe na se wo yi school so a awofo ne na pressure kese pa beda won eso afi e won person be hu sa ne ma nyina bi na hye we